What is good, guys? Hellos, what is good? So today I have the stream here where basically this stream is gonna be all like, you aren't gonna believe this, but that's basically what today's stream is gonna be. I'm gonna tell you that video games actually turned me into a content creator, and without video games existing, I never would have learned how to write music, I never would have learned how to play the drum set, and I never would have learned how to use Photoshop, potentially. I never would have learned the basics of animation. I never would have learned how to like, just do everything that I do now, bro. Because on YouTube, you have to know how video editing, alright? There's this app, bro, on the Nintendo DSi. That is essentially what taught me video editing. Back in the day, we had TikTok before Vine and TikTok even existed. We had something that predated it in the Stone Age. What it was called was Flipnote Studio. What was Flipnote Studio, you ask? Well, I'm going to play Flipnotes right now. This is what Flipnote Studio made. This is definitely HD quality. Now, this video is titled The Best Flipnotes from DSi in 4K from 2010 to 2013. So I was around in middle school around that time, bro. This is what we were making. This is what we were doing. Now, Flipnotes, the DSi was not the best hardware, so they could probably potentially last around like 2 to 20 seconds at most. Like, rare occasions, you had them lasting 60 seconds. But on this platform, I was in fact a content creator who actually made viral videos using this platform, bro. And what you would have is the DSi was a touchscreen, right? It was like kind of like a flip phone-ish sort of thing, except you didn't use it to call your friends, although you could use it to text people through things like PictoChat and things. I know when we were bored in church, we used it all the time. But you could make little drawings and sketches, and you could draw out frame by frame each drawing to create an animation. So this was probably a lot of time. Now everyone made like Flipnotes based off of this song constantly, bro. King Draco, what's good? Hakeem, what's good? Bruh, and we did this. We wasted hours of our life creating this bullshit. I kid you not. And I would create these myself. And they usually range from like these bops to just comedy. I don't even want to know what that is.
I'm gonna pull
it. Okay. Alright, that one was kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's SpongeBob. Now, I just unlocked video game history that you guys didn't know about. Because some of you guys were not there for this. I was making Flipnotes. Now, do I have them on me? No. I do not know where the DSi is. Can I recover them potentially someday off of an SD card? Absolutely. We will look for it, and then someday I may actually unarchive some of the Flipnotes. Now, unfortunately, Flipnote Studio Online, everything has been deleted. So I can't access the things that I was uploading. But what I was working towards was building an animation team, right? To build a Pokemon movie. So like a series of Pokemon shorts connected to create an overarching plot that would all connect. But I never could gather enough people to actually pull it off, sadly.
Having the lid on a, now it's my turn.
And that's what we did. This was all before TikTok was a thing. All before TikTok was a thing. Flipnotes, it costs money, right? No, this was a free app. This app was free, bro, on the Nintendo eShop at the time, bro. And this was accessible in the Nintendo DSi hardware only. And, yeah. That's Flipnote. That's what it is. They had a ton of like sprites that you could pull from, you know, like sprite sheets, so that way you could like copy and paste them into your own Flipnote shorts. Like they literally had a lasso tool built into this platform, which essentially taught me how to Photoshop, like how to use Photoshop. I got all the fundamentals of Photoshop from this app because they basically stole, the software basically stole everything, like cut and paste that a lot of the tools Photoshop had at the time, Flipnote had, bro. Flipnote had the same graphic design tools that Photoshop would have. The lasso tool was especially helpful. You know, it was essentially like how Wacom tablets are now. You know, because it's like touch base where you can have actually draw digitally what you want. So this looks very mediocre and limited, which it kind of was, but people made do with what they had and actually made great stuff. Bruh, I don't even know what's happening right now. This is 2010s humor, bro. Early 2010s. Like, this is honestly like late 2008, 2009, it feels like. Like, this is the early days, like Shane Dawson and Philip DeFranco days of the internet. Like, Stone Age. I know Philip's still around, but still, bro. Like, this is old school. The troll face. You got these big lips. I forget what it was called. What show that had the frickin' Dr. Octagonopus, blah, that whole meme. I'm a fire in my laser. I remember this, bro. We were all making this. This was like, now what you have is TikTok memes. This was our TikTok memes, bro. Look at these credits, bro. Got the audio, the SFX. This handwriting, bangers, bro. They love the crap out of this song. Everything. It's just like Daft Punk, bro. It was everywhere, bro. Everything had it. Everything had it. You couldn't escape it on YouTube either. Look at this. Like, imagine if TikTok actually required talent like this, where everyone was making animations. That was Flipnote Studio. That was what Flipnote Studio was. It was a banger, bro. It was an absolute banger. Just bangers came from this. Oh, this is the famous... Oh, wait, I think I recognize this one. I need ad go away. No, it's not that one. Bruh, there was one with the classic joke of God will save me. Where it's all like, listen, bro, I don't need the boat because God will save me. And then a guy comes in a helicopter and he's all like, okay, we got aid. And, you know, he's in the middle of a flood on this tiny, like, I don't know, tiny block of wood, barely hanging on for his life, trying to survive. And he tells the guy in the helicopter, no, God will save me. So then he dies. And then God basically tells him, I see you a boat and a helicopter. What the heck were you doing, bro?
I just don't know why.
It's a classic joke that predates Flipnote. Since it was a Nintendo platform, you also had like a ton of like SpongeBob, you had a ton of Mario and Luigi, you had a ton of Sonic, because these guys were all gamers that were making these animations.
Are you ready for some football?
Bruh. Dude, this music's hype. I remember it, bro. I wonder if they still have this music. I don't watch the NFL very much. Crazy, though. Crazy. The amount of work that people would put in this. It doesn't seem like much. But each frame, bro, had to be hand-drawn. Or they had to use a sprite sheet. So they had to really take in the time to draw in all the details that you see here. Frame by frame. At most, they could copy and paste stuff over from the prior frame. But yeah, that was Flipnote Studio. That's what it was, bro. That's what it was. If we want a better explanation, I'm sure there's like a video out there, someone creating an animation here. Painful death of Flipnote. Do they actually have the tools?
Slow down the frame rate and
Yeah,
add
this is
audio
it.
using the DSi microphone.
All right, this is Greg Cubed. just so y'all know.
3 or 4 different colors, depending on whether or not you count
And
white
I
as a
would
color.
make
With a
these
small pool
all
of
the
different
time,
pen
bro.
shapes, brush effects, and eraser sizes to work with. You were given only 2 drawing layers with 1 color locked to each one. So essentially, you could only have 2 colors per frame on top
So the paintbrush, Photoshop has a paintbrush tool to draw, erase.
of a white or black background.
I wonder if
Some
he's gonna
additional
go over
features
some of
included
the-
ability to use lightbox frames, copy and
Yeah,
paste elements,
useful.
speed up and slow down
Copy
the
and
frame
paste
rate,
elements,
and
that was
add
like the lasso tool, essentially.
notes. Yet for more true the DSi
All this is video editing. All this is like, you know, audio editing. You had sound effects, you had your main track. You had to get creative sometimes due to limited tracks to get everyone's audio connected in one video. It was often a challenge. But I made things work to get everything fitted in. And I often had to outsource the other software, bro. And as you can tell, a lot of the audio quality of the flip notes were trash because people were recording songs, their background tracks, from like a stereo. You know, that they couldn't put a file in, an audio file in at HD quality into the DSi. They had to get it from recording it, from hitting the record button and pressing play on their computer. That's essentially what it was. Now the second thing. Alright, now this is Video Game Donkey. Now this dude is gonna ostracize me because he actually has content. Like, he actually makes content about video games, unlike me, who just reacts to bullshit.
Our hero. Before
This guy is legendary, and I'm a piece of shit for doing this.
Rock Band, there was Donkey Konga.
Before Rock Band, there was this game.
Yes.
Now, basically, this game...
Oh, yes.
This game had like a Smash Mouth. It's
Our
crazy.
musicians like Blink 182.
But essentially, the yellow was the left bongo. You had the red for the right bongo. And then you would get like these weird purple notes where you hit both bongos. Alright? And then there was this little icon that would come across where this thing right here. That blue thing would indicate that you have to clap with your hands. Alright, and then later on what I picked up was this game, Lego Rock Band.
To your favorite songs and roll all over the universe. Lego Rock.
Now, this game had a feature in it that made it distinct from Rock Band in Guitar Hero World Tour and other games. Is that on the drums, on the drum kits, they had this feature that was like an auto kick for the kick drum. I was too short to reach the kick drum as a kid, so turning that off made the game playable. But what I began to realize is that this thing right here, I still have a kit, is just like a real drum set. Now nowadays they sell extensions like this thing, it's mirrored. So right here is to my right, if I'm facing it, this is on the left side. This is a hi-hat, all right? And if there's a circle yellow going down the ramp or whatever, where it tells you what note to hit, it means to hit this one. The square means to hit the bottom one, all right? And basically the yellow is essentially a hi-hat, and it's also a high tom. Blue would be a ride cymbal, and a mid tom. Green is crash cymbal, and it's interchangeable without the extensions to be the low tom, and red is a snare drum. And you also had the kick button orange symbol that would go down the whole chart essentially, and that indicated hit the kick drum. And essentially, Rock Band and Guitar Hero taught me how to play drum set. Now, I didn't sign up for percussion in band class, but I tried out for the jazz band in 8th grade, actually in 7th grade, and got in with no experience prior of reading sheet music. So yes, video games can teach your children real life skills, and they can be life-changing, bro. They can be life-changing. Video games is the reason why I wanted to make content, because on video games I would create things but didn't have friends necessarily to share them with. So, which brings me to our next segment, which is Halo Reach, bro. Halo Reach. So what you guys are gonna hear is gonna be absolutely crazy, because this was me back in the day.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, what a freaking nerd.
Right now, you guys are seeing my map that I built called the Enderin. Before I begin, I have to apologize. I wasn't able to get it full screen, but this is the closest I could get it. I couldn't get my stand.
I couldn't get the stand working, but I built this map. I spent hours on this map. Hours and hours and hours. Alright?
And
Hours.
just fit in this room well. It's kind of to fly and have this cool shield around it and be moving at full speeds at like 900 miles an hour.
So
And
this
actually
is an
standing on
idea.
it, and they
It's
can
a-
walk around and shoot people, and then you got a cool background in space and stuff with the flying around.
I wanted to be a video game
and
designer,
actually,
bro.
The cool thing is that at the high school I'm going to, they have video game designing courses. You know, so I'm gonna see if I can build.
See, some of you are thinking, man, he was just like me, bro. He was just like me back in the day that I am now, bro.
Something like this, and it's for 3D environments. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to build something like the Anaran, but I am so hoping that I can.
Now, I sucked butt at like 3D stuff. However, I did create some 2D platformer using Game Maker, which is a pretty easy to use software. Now, you know, my friends were kind of morons. They were like kind of jerks and stuff, and I couldn't really invite people over to play this map, but I had set it up for teams and everything, and then I made it available in the
That's not
file
why,
share.
I'm sorry, you cannot download this. So you have to go to new custom search, and you can click file share search, and
It was the
from
only
there
way
you
to
can
find it.
Enter my
was via a gamer tag, and yeah, the algorithm back then didn't really pick up any new maps. It was pretty much the maps that were already downloaded the most were the maps you were gonna find. That's pretty much how it was. So my dream for the longest time was to get people to play this map, bro. To get people to play this map, bro. I had no friends, bro. No friends. Just the saddest thing ever that wanted to play this with me. So, what I have done, ladies and gents, is I took matters into my own hands. Y'all ain't gonna believe it, bro. You really ain't gonna believe it. But I actually recreated it from the ground up. From the ground up. Which we're gonna look at today, bro. We're gonna look at it today. Because sometime I want us all to play this map, or at least get people who have the Master Chief Collection to play it. Now, I was thinking around the start of this channel is at some point I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers and I'll have enough people to play this map. But now that we're at 1,000, I really don't know if we have enough people genuinely with this game and Halo Reach installed on it to play this map. But I wanted to go over it if OBS is going to cooperate, because clearly the footage ain't here. Where did it go, bro? I had everything set up, had everything preloaded, and the game capture decides not to work, bro. The game capture decides not to work. Like, what is this cruelty? This is abusive. This is Joe Cosmic abuse, bro. Make it make sense. Why did this happen? I'm lost. This is abysmal. I got solutions, guys. I got complete other ideas. It's gotta work. 100%, 1,000% it's gonna work. It's gonna work. All right, let's do this. Let me get that up, and then do this. Game capture in full screen application. This gotta work. Does it pop up? No, it hates me, guys. It hates me. I don't know, bro. What I had prepared, I tested it out at the start of the stream. Decides not to work as soon as I hit go live. This is definitely, in fact, a Joe Cosmic stream if I've ever seen one, bro. It's all like, I've seen this way too many times. Way too many times. I should just accept it. I'm at the stage of just like, yeah, it's to be accepted. It's sad. It's upsetting. It's lame sauce. It's like the most uncool thing ever. The most lame thing ever. But you know, it's pretty much what I should accept. It's like 100%. Let's do this. Let's do a display capture. Okay. And then there No, then it just goes, no, there it is, there it is, there it is. I got it to work. I got it to work, even though I haven't looked at the chat in like 16 years. I don't even know if Beeves are still here. I don't even know if Beeves are still here. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting for this thing to pop up again. I'm waiting for this thing to pop up again. You guys don't even know. It's like Christmas Day for me, bro. It's Christmas Day. Okay. Let me know if this is too loud. Save settings. Great. Great. So let's go to Creative, Forge, Halo Reach. Okay. Basic editing. Let me get my map. Where is the map, bro? Should be in Forge World, right? Shit, bro. There it is. There it is. There it is. Which one? Which one, bro? Sorted privately. This map variant is the most recently played. So it's gotta be this one. It's gotta be this one. Basic editing. Alright. I rebuilt it from the ground up. The ground up. And I'm very proud of this one, bro. Very proud of this one. Alright, let's go. Let's go, bro. This is it. Y'all don't believe me. This is it, bro. I spent hours and hours on this. Hours and hours on rebuilding it. Almost precise to what it was. Almost identical to what it was before. Only to not have enough subscribers yet to play it, more than likely. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. We're definitely gonna try this out sometime. We're definitely gonna do a Halo Reach live streams, and we're slowly gonna build momentum, I think, with multiplayer streams, so that I can actually play maps that I make. Actually make my dreams come true. But yeah, I made just slight changes to it to balance it out, because upon looking at it, even though I haven't play tested it, I have certain expectations of how things are gonna go just by playing video games and how, you know, balancing works on like PvP maps like this. But yeah, it's all here. It's all here. But I just kind of wanted to share with you guys that video games is a great way to learn things, to actually get creative, to actually make friends. And when I was younger, video games was treated like an addiction. People ostracized me at school for not doing my homework, which, you know, to be fair, I was not doing my homework, absolutely. But I was around a bunch of nerds. People were ostracizing me for constantly talking about things I was building, things I was doing, things I was passionate and excited about. And one of those things was video games. And I was treated like a lame for just being addicted to them. But all these years later, I don't think I would have became a songwriter had I not learned how to play the drums. Even still, I'm not very good at piano and keyboard. I don't know how to play guitar, but I know how to write music because I know music theory. I know how to read basically a chart to some degree, or know the name of chords, and am able to work with computer software to write and compose songs, even symphonic pieces. It's not just electronic music. I have even full-on written and composed like symphonic pieces, symphonic music, 100%. That could be in the background of a video game. And I have written music for this channel, all of which I learned thanks to Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But this I'm very proud of. I think it's very, very cool. I think that it is kind of sad that I don't think I have enough audience members, because we would need 8 people to play this, bro. To play this, to make it happen. But I think someday we could. And I do think that I want to play this game a little bit on stream. At some point. At some point. It would be neat. It would be neat. It would be awesome. But yeah. This is Deannaran. I hope today's stream was informative and awesome for people. And I hope to see you guys soon. What do I think we're going to do tonight? I don't know. I may play a video game at some point when I get the time. But for now, everybody take care. Stay safe, I guess. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.